Mr. and Mrs. Claus, rumor has it, they live in separate houses. I'm gonna cake 2 gingerbread houses, Mr. Claus's and Mrs. Claus's house. You'll see as I decorate, I think she got quite a large settlement. And this time I'm not gonna use a gingerbread kit. Why am I telling you? We'll get there. So to begin, I baked 2 rectangular cakes of my gingerbread cake. How appropriate. After I level each cake, I'm going to cut each cake into sections to build the homes. So the first cake I cut into 4 equal sections, and the second cake I cut into 6 equal sections. And now I'm gonna take each one of those sections and layer them. I think it was Mrs. Claus that wasn't happy. I think she got tired of him like always being jolly, always hanging with the elves, and she just felt neglected. So now I'm going to simple syrup all of these cake layers. So that's 12 for one house and 8 for another.
8 is Santa Claus?
Yes, he only has 8 layers in his house.
What's her lawyer's number?
So the next thing I'm going to do is start to fill and stack these cakes, and I've cut boards to the exact size for Santa's cake. I'm just stacking all 8 layers, filling them with Italian meringue buttercream, and then I'm going to pop it in the fridge to chill. For Mrs. Claus's cake, Mrs. Claus's house cake, I'm going to stack it in 2 piles, and I stacked 6 layers, another 6 layers, fridge to chill. The next thing I'm going to do, now that the cakes are chilled, is carve out the roofs of these houses. Mr. Santa Claus's house, why am I calling him Mr. Claus?
Yeah, Santa Claus and
Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus.
Does Mrs. Claus have a first name? We need to look this up. So I just saw one article that said her name was Gertrude.
Gertrude?
Wait a minute, we need to apologize. Somebody named Gertrude could be watching. Although pop culture has given her the name, guess what her name is?
Jennifer?
It gives her the J. Of course you picked Jennifer. Jessica.
Jessica.
From Gertrude to Jessica?
Well, maybe Gertrude is living in one house.
And then Jessica. Now I see the problem with Santa.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's had 2 women in his life. Good old Gertrude, who he could always count on. And then he takes Jessica in the sleigh. Santa's house has a roof that slopes forward, you know what I mean? Like it's a longer, lower kind of bungalow. Now what I'm going to do is crumb coat all 3 of these cakes and chill. So now the cakes are crumb coated. It is time to ice, but before that, I need to stack Mrs. Claus's house because she lives in a very tall house. So what I'm going to do is take the bottom square that I didn't carve a roof out of, just re-level it, make sure it's perfectly level. I'm adding dowels inside. I'm going to place the second cake on top with the roof. And now I'm going to ice the whole thing nice and smooth, as well as ice Santa's cake and pop them back in the fridge. In the meantime, while my cakes are chilling, I'm going to roll out my fondant. So I dyed some fondant to look a gingerbread color. So I added allspice, clove, and cinnamon and kneaded it all into my fondant. We had no ginger. I went to our little spice rack and we didn't have any ginger. And the truth is we really wouldn't have seen the ginger because of the color of my fondant. Before I start paneling, I also rolled out the colors I want to use for the roofs. Santa's gonna have a green roof, Mrs. Claus is gonna have a pink roof. I am using a mold for the texture, and what I need to do is just roll out slabs of fondant, put it on top of the mold, roll over it, and trim it, and then I'm gonna place all of these pattern slabs in the fridge to chill. And now it is time to cover these cakes. So what I like to do is measure, remeasure, measure again. There was a cake, I don't remember what it was, but there was a cake on the channel that I measured and I mismeasured. I remember the fondant was red, and I remember I was really upset with myself.
That doesn't really narrow it down.
It doesn't, does it? Orhan's like, you're upset with yourself in every episode, and I cut it out. You're welcome. Now, Now it's time to add the roofs, and for that I have to take all these patterned pieces and line them up because the size of the mold is smaller than the size of the roofs that I'm working on. So which means I need to line up several pieces to make the whole roof and do it in the best way possible so that you're not seeing the seams. Part of the reason I wanted to cake a gingerbread house cake is I was just a judge at the National Gingerbread Competition, which is held in North Carolina, in Asheville, at the Omni Grove Park Inn, which is such a cool inn. But the gingerbread that I saw, guys, unbelievable. And everyone travels to this competition with their gingerbread, which is terrifying. Phenomenal, phenomenal work. And so I have been in a gingerbread haze since I got back. And then I've also been deeply concerned with the state of Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Okay, where were we? We're going to talk about the details of the house. So I had some extra gingerbread fondant. I used a special cutter to cut some trim to add underneath the roofs, just for a little detail. You see that? And then I also rolled out some white gum paste for windows and a few other colors to add details to both of their houses. First thing I'm gonna do is cut out windows from the white, and I'm going to place them on the house. Then each house needs a door. She, of course, has a pink door. Santa has a yellow door. How jolly. I rolled out a light green and a light blue for the shutters, and I used a textured rolling pin that I rolled over so I could get those nice lines. And I cut strips to make the shutters, added those to the cake. And then I'm going to use the same colors I used on the roofs, use a strip cutter to indent, cut strips, and this way I can add a bit of a frame above and below each window. Because Mrs. Claus got most of the money, she built a taller house. It's all blinged out, especially in the Christmas season. And apparently she was upset because he kept copying her. Like she had like shutters and then all of a sudden he had shutters. I don't know, guys, if you have any thoughts on their living situation, leave it in the comments. You know what I heard? I heard that Mrs. Claus is writing a tell-all book. She's gonna go on tour. That's why all this information is coming out.
Of course.
You know what I just realized in this moment? You know what I didn't put on Santa's house? A chimney. But I'm guessing he goes through the door. This is the one house that he goes through the door.
I see.
His house, and I won't even tell you why she doesn't have a chimney. This is her first Christmas alone. I think we're gonna have to check back in next year and see how this goes. They might find their way back to each other. Do you notice the difference between these houses? Do you see how much snow is on his roof and how little is on her roof? Do you know why? She got a heated roof, and she was always upset because she wanted that in their home and Santa refused to pay for it. I'm gonna say something and I'm gonna get backlash. But this Christmas season, I wanted to cake some things that are beginner cakes. Just make a cake. It doesn't have to be as big. Shape it like a house. Houses come in all shapes and sizes. And then have fun decorating. Try paneling a cake. It's like a cool experience. Gertrude, Jessica, whoever you are, and Santa. Maybe after this Christmas season, which I know is difficult, maybe in January you guys can like talk. Meet on the lane between your houses and have a little chat. You have what, 2,000 years of history? You can't throw 2,000 years away. You have 364 days after Christmas to work this out. You could do it.